Hello, everyone. My name is Carl Tonas, but you can call me Carl. I welcome you all to Aeronautica, a flight simulator / RPG experience. On the 5th of February, a new update was released, version 1.165. Feel free to pause the video and read the update notes while I scroll down the vehicles, miscellaneous, liveries, fixes, to begin, let's go to our hangar. As we begin, I said begin twice. With this badge aircraft vehicle. Alright, so to begin, we got this fictional aircraft, KAC R.811. You're awarded with this in the notification as of a, call it a badge plane or something. It looks like a real senior jet, huh? DC-9 like? Or an early Boeing aircraft? Reflectance. Here's your color. I say reflectance here. So the paint scheme, the color 1 is the fuselage, the engines, color 2, the wings, the pilots holding the engines, and the horizontal stabilizer, color 3, the vertical stabilizer, and the fairings. No fairings. Yeah, the color 2 also applies to the fairings as well. Next is the advanced customization. The eyebrow windows. You want an unplugged or plugged. You can also modify the cockpit window frames. You want the gray emergency exit panel or an orange emergency exit panel. It reflects well with the lighting. Or you can have painted frames. So it is reflected by your Fuselage 1 ID. Then the wing root. You want a belly UV. It'll be here. Or no belly UV. You would notice some lines like that one here. So no belly UV, there's some line, and the belly V has none. And the last is the wing ice detection strips. This one on the leading edge, or full ice. And that is your KAC R.811. Some regional jet, inspired by the early aircraft such as the DC-9. The next aircraft we'll be presenting is at the Rawaki Victoria Sinclair International Airport dealership. An orange rarity long-range aircraft, the Virgin Atlantic GlobalFlyer. Another invention of Bert Rutan. Your color 1, the center body, the vertical stabilizers. Color 2, the wings and the rest of the fuselages. And there's also the nose gear door and the other fuselages. And color 3, the horizontal stabilizers. And can do racing jobs, even if the wings are long. So here's a quick look at the GlobalFlyer. Look at those A340s. We'll cover them later in this overview, but now let us head to Seraphim, Seraphim. And you'll be notified of 2 aircraft if you have the badge. These are Hecates, or Hecates. Let's move into one of them. And the 11. So the first one is the Hecate or Hecate ESF-17 Olitiau, a stealth multi-role fighter. So, 2 image ID scheme. Now, for the colors, this is 1, which is really the whole body. Color 2, the stabilizers. Color 3, who knows? Now we have the change of the base variant. The default is the ESF-17, and you can change it to the C variant, the Strike, which looks like a Sukhoi Su-34. So this curve here, You can also change it to the ESF-17M Super. It adds some range and an extra seat at the cost of speed. So the Strike's also two-seater, or two-capacity, Super. And how about this one, the X variant, the Overseer? It increases your service ceiling by a significant amount, and an additional 100 knots of the maximum speed. So it's significant. You can also add some armaments to your pylons. So here's the removed, and then empty. And the armaments of choice, the AGM-154 JSOW, and the AGM-158 JASM, AIM-120 Avram. These are anti-air missiles. AIM-9X Sidewinder, the AMR-S Helldart, the AMR-X Longinus, the ASLR-X Kurwanal, JDAM ER, the K3 Odin, or KH-31, the nano naming, it's the AS-17 Krypton, the L-73, the R-73, also known as the AA-11 Archer, the MBDA Spear 3, GBU-12 Paveway 2, or the R-77 AA-12 Adder. Let's make it empty. You can also add more armaments to the inner pylons. You have the R-77, R-77, R-77. Here's the GBU-12. You have Fab 250-70 bombs. Are they carpet bombs? And the AGM-154, the AGM-158, the AIM-10, the AIM-9X, the MRX, the SRX, JDAM-ER, the K3 Odin, the R-73, or how about these B-8M1 rocket launchers? So, multiple rocket launchers. Yeah. And the MBDA Spear 3. Or you can add stealth drop tanks, in which the color 3 is seen. Yeah, the color 3 is reflected on these drop tanks. And now for the outer pylons, you can add the AGM-154, AGM-158, AIM-120, AIM-9X, AMR-S, AMR-X, ASLR-X, JDAM-ER, K3 Odin, R-73, carpet bombs, OFAB 250-270, the MBDA Spear 3, BA-1 multiple rocket launchers, the R-77, GBU Paveway 2, or drop tanks. Still on Color 3. And last, you can add some armaments to the bays. So you've got 2 AIM-120s, AMR-X, JDAM-ER, GB-12, or a single nuclear bomb, B-6112. Look at that. And that's all for the Olitiau, the ESF-17. Next, we've got the Hecate GX-60 Ghost Hawk. So advanced, it's just one image ID. Color scheme, 1. It's just the body, the tail. 2. Who knows? And 3. The rotor, and the tip with the side rotor. Next, the customization. You can change the cabin lights. It will be reflected on when you actually take this to the sky. Green, red, blue, or purple. Then the FLIR, it's an infrared camera. So you want it removed or equipped. It goes well with Color 1. You can also change the interior. The default is military. So there's 6 jump seats and 2 medicine boxes. Medicine cabinets. Or are they removable medikits? Okay, 4 jump seats, 2 jump seats. There's also a VIP interior. There's a table. And they're foldable. Okay, screens. More seats. Wine bottles. And champagne glasses. Yeah, it's either champagne or just... Oh, yeah, champagne or just... Yeah, champagne glasses are thinner than this. It's we're generic red wine bottles. Your typical wine bottle. And a screen. You can also change it to the SAR, the search and rescue. We'll have a basket and a stretcher. You can also use it for military patrol. Not military patrol, maritime patrol. So you get the 2 jump seats, one, and the computer operator, and a console. You can also change the bays here. So going well with the military. Here's the military bay. You've got a medikit. This Kevlar. A large ammunition box. And some kind of weapon. Maybe a marksman laser rifle. And going well with the VIP configuration, you got luggage. Yep. Yeah, suitcases. Yeah, I can't see the reset this limitation. And going well with the search and rescue. Not going. Next we have 8 pieces of the AGM-114 Hellfire. And they can be opened through some T or Y key. You can also add M197 machine guns, or 56 Hydra 70 unguided rockets. 14, 28, 42, 56. And some equipment for your maritime patrol. Do they look, yeah, do they look like harpoons? Or some other kind of equipment here? Yeah, they don't look like harpoons. Or it has something to do with the maritime operation. Or maybe they're more computers or touchscreens. Now for the inner pylons, nothing. And then this one here, that's the color 3. The empty pylon. You can add drop tanks, which are of the color 1 scheme. Or you can equip it with AGM-114 Hellfire missiles. Or M197 machine guns, or yeah, the unguided rockets, or 2 Mark 54 torpedoes. So it's anti-ship, or probably anti-submarine. You can also equip your outer pylons, or there's the attachment, and then 2 drop tanks, AGM-114 Hellfire, and M197 machine guns, 170 unguided rockets, and 2 more Mark 54 torpedoes. And that's all for the GX-60. Let's go to the vehicle database to see our first edition of aircraft, starting with the Airbus A320 family. So here's the Airbus A320. And a convertible, the P2F, the Airbus A320-200 passenger to freighter. It just gives you cargo jobs. The car scheme is similar. And then the counterpart for the Airbus A321-200. This one, the Airbus A321-200P2F. And next, a prototype variant of the Airbus A350, the -800. And you can acquire this through a reward, or you can acquire this as a reward for the Rawaki special delivery. So previously you want to have to fly the 800 to Rawaki, but somehow they just changed it to from Rawaki. Reward is basically a copy. I'll make a video on the special jury job on a future video. Let's return to Rawaki Airport. See if there are still A340s. Okay, so the next part of this overview, we have the remodeled Airbus A340s. The late variants, 500 and 600. So taking a look at this, we've got the Lufthansa 600, and it also includes the gray cowling. This one here is Delta-Alpha India Hotel India. It's recently retired and has been sold to Universal Sky Carrier. The other one here is Azerbaijan, representing Baku 8. Reach for it, it's 4 Kilo Alpha India 08. We'll go back to this Azeri plane. We'll now explore the remodels. Which one should we use? This one. This used to be a Qatar Amiri Alpha 7 Hotel Hotel Hotel. So, as with the early A340 variants, you will now require to have 5 image IDs, oh, let me reset the livery for this purpose. So your color 1 is the fuselage, the engines, and the winglets. Color 2, the wings and vertical stabilizer. Color 3, the vertical stabilizer. And there is none for the fairings, as it's already included with the entire A340 model. Yeah, detailed quality there. Now for the customization, there's the external static dischargers. The radome has 8 lines, and then the late option has 4 lines, and the internal, no lines outside. It's self-explanatory. The wing root, it's no belly UV, or you want to add a belly UV. As they put it under there, and you see the lines for the belly UV? And you can add a SATCOM, which is here. It's above the third doors. And you want to add something to your cockpit windows. No mask, the Zorro mask. or metal frames. Precluding your fuselage 1 ID. It's just black. It's no use to the putting a fuselage 1 on this side, or was it fuselage 3? Okay. You can also change the base variant to the normal 500 or to the high gross weight sub-variant. It adds 6 kilometers of range to the cost of an extra 1 knot of stall speed. And new to this update, you can make the horizontal stabilizer base unpainted. So that's this italic here. It doesn't. Where are the lines? There are no lines for the tilting of the horizontal. And if your fuselage 2 ID permits, here's the paintable option. And here's your Airbus A340-500. That's a sample for our livery goers. Here's the state of Kuwait, or Kuwait. Okay, so it's a plain gray wing. It's a 9 kilo dash Golf Bravo Alpha. Galwal, Kuwait. Not much details, but, you know, if someone can make a better version with details, hopefully. And there goes your A345, Airbus A340-500. And next, the 600. So as always, 5 ID scheme, reset, and the color 1, fuselage, color 2, wings and horizontal, color 3, vertical. Okay, so it's mostly similar to the 500. You want belly UV, belly UV. You see the line there? There. See this line for the belly UV, and then no belly UV. And the SATCOM, so right before the wing base. And for the nose, no mask, the Zorro mask, or metal frames. Change the base variant, normal 600, or the high gross weight, plus 5 kilometers, plus 1 knot. As usual, the horizontal stabilizer base, no paint, unpainted, without lines, unfortunately, and you can make it paintable. It reflects on your fuselage 2 ID. Finally, the radome. And the 500, it's the radome comes first in the options. This one comes last. So external static chargers, here the early version, 8 lines. The late version, the external, 4 lines, and internal, none. And let's take a copy paste of that. Azeri. So the Kuwait 9 kilo Golf Bravo Alpha, that's by GOOB 736837. And the 4 kilo dash Alpha India 08 is by Exposed Wire. Solid gray wing. Look at this, the Baku 8 end flag is mirrored. Oversight. There you go, that's Baku 8. This one is yeah. I have a better version is there soon, or even the livery post updated with the newer image IDs. So here's the Azerbaijan, or sorry, government aircraft. And your A340-600. Let's now go to Ebenrau Regional Airport, the pseudo Innsbruck in Austria. Shall we use this John Y20 compound? The Fisher wing. Or this one, the Iceland Air 757-200. The Kettledinja, or Kettledinja. And look at this, the color scheme is gone on the front nose gear door. Yeah, it's white on this side. Oversight for the livery creator there. Or how about this one? The Transall C-160D. And you can actually buy this here at Ebenrau. Quick look at the dealership. It's out of stock. The 160D. Alright, so your color one is the front of the fuselage, the front, what do you call it, not the front, the front half of your the nose to the middle fuselage. And the color 2, the rear fuselage to the tail, and some panels at the wing. Color 3 is the wings, the horizontal stabilizer, and verticals. The wings and the horizontal and vertical stabilizers. Your color scheme, your advanced livery option, it's typical Generation 2 4ID scheme. Now for the advanced customization. We'll start first with the base variant because this should be at the top So your default is the D. And here's the A variant. The A. The D. A, D, A, D, A. There's also the NG. It has a fuel probe. And there's a C-160P. It's really a patrol aircraft. DP, DP, DP. There's also the R variant. So compared to the NG, R, NG, R, R. Finally, we've got the C-160T. Maybe it's an airborne early warning variant. So D, T, D, T, D, T. With the variants aside, you want to add a SATCOM, and SATCOM is not in all caps. So your SATCOM here and here. You can also change the size of your cargo front door. Big and small. Big, small, big, small, big, small. You can also add vents. Your wing. Oh, it's over here. Wing vents. No vents. There's some side vents. Oh, it's only one-sided. Or you can add both vents, the wing and the side. You can also add a pylon pod. Now where is the Now where is that? Oh, here they are. It's gray. And last, you can add some cargo. How about an ERC-90 Sagai? It's some kind of, is it a main battle tank or a light tank? Weissel 1 or Weissel 1? Is it, how do you pronounce it? Is it Weissel 1 or is it in Polish? Yeah, Weissel 1 or Weissel 1. Here's your ERC-90 or some supplies. So it's just 3 boxes, 3 crates, or that is also reflected in the your advanced liveries. And it's going to be, yeah, your advanced livery is going to have some texturing on these boxes. And that is your Transall C-160. Or in the German accent, Transall C-160. Let's now head to Orkney Island Airport. What shall we use here? Oh, this is the observatory. How about this one? The Boeing 737-800 of Qantas, Victor Hotel Dash, Victor Zulu Zulu, Walpole. What do you think of this? hangar could be fine-tuned. Make it bigger and the legs away from the horizontal. Tail more prominent. It could also almost touch the top more. Okay, the dealership. And where's this new vehicle? A cruiser. It's probably World War II or post-war. The Moines-class. Heavy cruiser. So it comes with advanced customization and liveries. And color 1. It's really the hull, the walls, and the armaments. Color 2. Who knows? Color 3. Who knows 2? This red. Okay, they're not. Oh yeah, this is the port side lamp, and this is the starboard side lamp, red and green. But anyway, let's make this gray. Grayish green. And once again, the Des Moines Heavy Cruiser. The next boat is at Kibō Space Center. What shall we use here? One of my SR-71s. It's not mine, but has the older NASA scheme, 844. Or how about this one? The Spirit of Indiana, B2. Or this one, E767-504. Okay, このボートは Mitsubishi Yamato-1 です。Mitsubishi Yamato-1 prototype MHD ship. What does MHD stand for? So there's no advanced customization, but you can put a livery on it. Color 1. It's really almost your entire prototype. Color 2. Who knows? Oh, yes, color 2 is the bottom. Color 3, yeah, the frame. Yeah, the frame of the bridge. And here's your Yamato-1, Yamato-1. Finally, the third boat is at Umibutsu International, the pseudo Kansai. What can we use here? We've got a China Airlines 777. An Emirates Airbus A380. Alpha 6 Echo Victor Oscar at Tituo. The Evolution. The Cathay Pacific A350-1000. Trepidity, Robert Ash Lima X-Ray India. How about a Cebu Pacific, Romeo Papa Dash Charlie 3902. It's a normal. And you notice this one, there's some white spot. Or spots. Looks decent. Or how about this one, a Philippine Airlines Airbus A321neo. It's the early variant. You see, it's like a normal A321. Romeo Papa Charlie Dash 99930. Looks great. And oh, the flag isn't facing the nose. I hope someone makes a better version, whether Neo or Cabin Flex. There's like 37 and 38 at the time of recording. Close up our overview of the new vehicles. A World War II light cruiser, Kuma. It's really Japanese for bear. Color 1 is the hull, the smokestacks, and really basically much of your light cruiser armaments. Color 2, who knows? Yeah, color 3 could be the platform. And the color 3 would have been the lines. Would you agree? Yeah, the color 2 would be these brown spots, and yeah, color 3 could be these lines. Right, so it can also be it can be advanced customized and has access to advanced liveries. And once again, Kuma desu. As you can see on the top right corner, this version is old, so there must be patches already added. So let's return to lobby. Okay, so it's patch number 3. And the date should have been yesterday. See, the update has been released on a weekday, Thursday to be exact. Let's try this new server. Or should I say, newborn server. Say, what are the new changes? So, vehicles, unchanged, miscellaneous, unchanged, liveries, unchanged, fixes, unchanged, and look, patch notes! Finally, so possible improvements to the minimap performance, tutorial not to be playable, loading and screen to remain. Yeah, I think you've seen that on the beginning of the video. Secondary loading screen. Augustus runway, settings menu, options cutting off at certain resolutions. Main menu disappearing. Okay. Looks like we're going to Augustus Atoll. So what can we use here? We got an Moines-class super yacht. I've yet to find a buyer for these yacht. It's such a rare find. I didn't use boat points, even. I've never even tinkered with boats, or even done jobs with them, since these points were implemented. Or how about this one? I'm swimming in Metroliner with a X livery. It's a Meriflight. It's somewhat fictional here, I guess. Or how about this one? An F-14B. And it's still B, or there's no A or D variant option in the customization yet. It has a swordsman livery typical of the B variant. Full view, what do you think? Oh, I didn't know they have dated Augustus already. Or, oh yeah, this, or was it Eagle Island? Yeah. Oh yes, you've seen this already. This is the new one. So, the runway numbers are 18 and 36. 18 and 36. There's like a slight degree turning to the, it's like a bit counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, so it's almost like runway 1735, like, yeah, it's not perfectly straight north-south. But I guess that's all. Once again, the Boeing 757-200. So you've seen this already, the Catania, or Catania. See, there's the blue and white. How about this one? A Delta Airlines November 707 Tango Whiskey. See this? There's some text here. The details already there, and there's red line. Yeah. I hope they're going to remodel the 757 soon. Or this one here, United Airlines. November 19141. And yeah, it's somewhat pixelated, but can live. I guess that's all for this update overview plus patch. And before I go, I would like to thank some Roblox players who have assisted me with liveries over the course of months. Let me check my list. We've got About Glitch Blank, Barco Beamer 2000, Bulik, Enzo is the Handsome, Farm Boy Jason, Gamerax, or Gamerax, I Made You Respawn, Kennec 2011, aka Kenzo, Lens Boys 2019, the original owner of one of my Boeing 757-200s that United with the United livery. I personally asked a United. Natan Rocker GRW, Nico Botchinator, Only Nix, Peanut 6865, Rainfan 56682, Rolton Gabbles, Samurai Blade 2468, Spectre 3i, Swooshu, Singshiote, and Top Gun Caleb. Once again, I'd like to many thanks from my heart for assisting me with liveries, whether by the trade method or the cipher, and as well to those who are unable to use Discord for any reasons. Bless you all. And this has been another update overview, version 1.165. I'll see you on the next Aeronautica video. Adios.